Good morning from Milligans Island. It's a bit early. I've got to be quiet. Don't wake the neighbours up. Beautiful sun just coming up. Nice and peaceful. We had a visitor last night. We forgot to put the bin out, or bin away. The foxes now taken off with the bag, the netting and everything. So yeah, first time in all our years of camping we forgot to do it, and first time we've paid the price. Catching the first rays of light for the day. Lovely size camping spot. The path to the beach. Look at that, that's just beautiful. No wind. People might not believe I'm in WA. Something you'll notice, the more you watch us, as when we start travelling full time, is you very seldom see Chook at this time of morning. She's not a morning person, she knows this time of day exists, but she doesn't like seeing it. Whereas I'm generally awake at 3 o'clock. I see this time of day a lot and I love it. Everything's new. This is a wonderful place. We were here 12 months ago and it was windy and there was bees. According to the ranger last night, there's still bees. Mainly at the north and south ends. We managed to lob in the middle, totally by accident. But yeah, the whole area along this coast is known as Beekeepers Reserve. So it's in the name. If you come here and you're wondering about the bees, have a look at your map. It's beautiful down here. It's one of the poorer cousins along the coast. You know, the locals go to Sandy Cape, or we normally go further up the cliff head. There's reasonably level and well marked camping areas. I think it's $10 per vehicle a night or $15 per vehicle a night. So we're going to stay here for 3 nights. Yesterday we should have got here early, but it was one of those days when you hook everything up and all of a sudden you find a fairly major problem with the van. I've got to give a big shout out to Brad and his crew down at Caravan Land in Cannington sounds good. I rang him up. We're out of warranty, but he said, "You come down. We'll look for a solution." I found a good temporary solution. We'll get something better done later, and fix it up for us on the spot. So we were still able to, a couple of hours late, but we were still able to get on our way up here. It was good. Tide's out. If it keeps like this for later in the day when the old girl's out of bed, we'll drag the inflatable kayak out and we'll go for a paddle. But it's beautiful. There's a bloke teaching his young fella how to fish around the corner. We won't impose on them. But yeah, this is lovely. And it's clean. water's not as cold as I thought it was going to be. I still don't think I'd be venturing in for a swim yet. Lots of little fish. Saw some mullet feeding a little while ago. Cuttlefish or a sea hare? I don't really want to kick him to find out, but oh yeah, it's a sea hare. It's beautiful. And for all of those naysayers out there who say it's always windy in WA, I'm one of them, but hey, not an ounce of wind at the moment, not a breath. The campground is rather busy, but you're not right in on each other, so it's yeah, it's nice. There are some big campground, big sites, some smaller sites. We did see a fella come in last night with a coach pulling a trailer. We thought that maybe he was biting off more than he can chew, especially at that time of night. But no, there's some lovely sites. Looks like where they launched their boats from. Peak season, I think this place is a camp host. But the rest of the time there's just a one site where you put your details and that into the bin, and the ranger comes around every afternoon, checks who's here, who's not here, and collects the money. Cash only. There's a nice sandy beach here for launching the boats. Yeah, so if you've got your little tinny, it's looks like a fairly gentle beach launch. And the boys on the jet ski going out to dive for some crays offshore. I think that's the beach access there. We're going to have a look. We'll just keep walking along the beach. Chuck reckons I need exercise. So I suppose a bit of exercise is not going to kill me any quicker. There's the beach access. There's the bird migratory don't go past here sign. It's right down this end, this corner. So. A parking area for you. Toilets over there. Don't need to go and have a look in toilets, do we? So there are toilets around at all the campsites or the camping areas, and the free camp areas. We're in camp 20 or bay 20, and we're halfway down, so I'd say there's 40 odd campsites. So we'll do is a sign on the way in. We'll have a look at that later. But yeah, and each of the little loops or nodes is a bit of a camp kitchen and toilets. I think they're long drops. Said the bays are all like a crushed limestone. You will need a drill if you want to put your annex or your awning down. Our drill ended up not being good enough, so I used the rattle gun to get them in the final bit. The train is pretty corrugated. That's what, 5 or 6 k's long, I think it was. Tire pressure if you want to. We just dropped our speed and come in, didn't do any damage. I'm going to put the GoPro underneath on our way out, so I can see how the new airbag suspension on the van's going. Seeing the right on the way up here. So these are the kind of sights you get. They're all numbered. It's 34. Amps going.